Hi, as you can see, we have quite a bit of snow on the ground outside. Perfect weather for comfort food. We are going to show you how to make dressed venison rice, and when we're done, it should look just like this. And if you do it right, even Nathaniel will want to dig in, right, Nathaniel? Yes. So let's go and make some dressed venison rice and keep everybody happy. My venison rice is not a true dirty rice or dressed rice recipe. Why? Well, for one, I do not use chicken livers or chicken gizzards in it. And also I use red bell peppers instead of green bell peppers. And I throw a couple extra ingredients in it. Anyway, let's go through this and have some fun. Our ingredients: 2 pounds of ground venison. And I do not add pork to my venison. I like pure venison. If you want to add pork, that's fine. An entire garlic clove, 1 sweet yellow onion, 5 jalapenos, 1 red bell pepper, 2 shallots, 5 green onions, 5 sticks of celery, a teaspoon of, or 2 teaspoons of chopped up fresh ginger root, 2 teaspoons of the following: salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and venison rub. The venison rub is optional, and I use my favorite, which is Chef Lou Rook's venison rub from Annie Gunn's. You can use whatever you wish. I always say, why reinvent the wheel? And then 2 teaspoons of coarse salt to be added separate to the dish, not into the meat. Now, typically, or traditionally, a lot of people use bacon grease, some kind of animal fat for their dressed rice, dirty rice. I don't. I prefer to use olive oil, something a little bit healthier. I enjoy my fried and unhealthy foods, but with the twins, I want to see how things turn out with them. So we get our pan all nice and going. And as you can see, since we're using a cast iron skillet, for those of you who enjoy camping, this is something that you can do out on the grill at camp, especially for those of you who like cast iron cooking. So we have everything all chopped up already. We have everything chopped up. So we're going to start off with our ginger and our garlic, and put that in there. Stir things around a little bit. Also, we are going to add our shallots. And we get this going until things start browning a little bit or slightly heating up. Cajun cooking, like I said, this is not going to meet those standards. This is just my little version of dressed rice. That's why I emphasize venison dressed rice. For those of you who want to try some kind of different meat, you're more than welcome. Now, next I add chopped up jalapenos. Now, out of the jalapenos, 2 of them I leave the seeds in, 3 of them I don't. If you want it hotter, leave seeds in more of your jalapenos. If you don't want it as hot, take the seeds out. At the end, we can always add more heat to the dish. But since some people may be coming over to enjoy this with us, I have toned it down a little bit. Next, you add the Trinity. Now, it's not a true Trinity since I'm using red bell peppers instead of green bell peppers. I like the red for a little bit of color. This also includes our chopped up celery and our onion. So let's get this all in there.
this is where I add that salt I was telling you about. So, when you think the veggies are beginning to get a little bit softer, give it a try. You don't want it too soft, you still want a little bit of a crunch. Then add the meat. Chop it all up and work it in there. Since we're doing venison, this is why I add this last. As you can see, there's really not a whole lot of grease in this. There's a little bit of water from the veggies kind of steaming off. That's the nice thing about using only venison. Now, the reason I don't use the chicken gizzards and liver is that adds that earthiness to it, and I think that using venison, you get that gamey aspect from the venison, so I don't think it's needed. Now, we're the chefs, or you're the chef. You can do whatever you want. You can tweak this how you like. You can follow this if you wish. It's a suggestion. And as you can see, it's all nice, mixed up, and fun. Now, we take some of our green onions, about half, mix it in. And then we take this, put it over our rice, and we sprinkle it with the green onions for some decoration and crunch.
As you can see, this is a really easy dish to make. And like I said, you can always add additional heat. It wouldn't be a real dish if you didn't add a little bit of hot sauce to it. I love my hot sauce on it, so I'm going to put a little bit extra. And mix this up. And just dig in. Dig in. And I'll just dig in. Now, as Nathaniel would say, more. Now, for wine, as I said in the previous video, I absolutely love a good Riesling. My personal preference, a wonderful Alsatian Riesling. 9 times out of 10, that's what I love to go with when I'm going with the Riesling. I prefer that drier aspect. But I also like something a little bit sweeter, on the medium side. And if I'm going to go something non-Riesling, maybe a nice little Missouri wine, I love a nice Vignoles. Both the wines will neutralize the burn from all the heat in this, give you the nice little roller coaster effect, and make it a lot more fun. And yes, for those of you who are camping, I highly recommend taking a little bit of wine with you to camp. Why not? If you're going to go through the process of making this or at home, try it. Please. Share us with your friends. Like us on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Ray, and here's to living the wild wine life. A little bit. Oh, you want more? Okay. More.